The whole family is excited. You're bringing home a new addition to the family. But maybe you're feeling a bit worried at the prospect of raising another child. Here with us is psychologist Sally Ann McCormack to share with us some good ways to prepare for the new addition to the family. So welcome, Sally Ann. Thank you very much for coming along.
Thanks, Amanda.
Now, what are some of the ways that we can prep for the arrival of a newborn in terms of how it will affect the impact of the household?
Well, one of the main things, I guess, that we need to do is to accept that we're not going to get things done once we've had our newborn. So for those of us who, and it wasn't really me, who's very tidy and neat and likes things in the right place, we need to accept that, you know what, we're not going to find time to do that, and that's okay. It's okay not to have the washing done every day and the dishes done and the meals cooked to perfection. So really, I guess acceptance is and knowing that it's going to be that way is probably the number one tip.
Okay, and learning to prioritise, I found, with two children. And when is it best to tell children about the new addition and bringing home the new baby?
Yeah. I guess one of the things to keep in mind is the age of your previous child. So if your child's really young, like still a toddler, chances are they're not really going to understand what you know, the concept of having a new sibling and being pregnant and all that sort of thing. So I wouldn't keep it a secret. As soon as you're prepared for the rest of the world to know, because you know, if you tell them early and you don't want anyone else to know, they're going to say something. But as soon as you're ready for the rest of the world to hear about it, tell them then. But apart from that, probably don't go into too much detail till the last couple of months because it's too long a wait for a child.
Okay. And what are some of the pointers for telling the other children that they are going to have another either brother or a sister?
Yeah. Well, one of the things I'll say not to say is to tell them that you're going to have a new playmate, someone to play with, because as we can see here, they don't play very much and all they really do is just lie there. So it's not a playmate. So and often they get ready for that and they think, oh great, we've got someone else to play with, but in fact they don't. So just to prepare them, tell them that they've got a great new role in the family and that they're going to be a big brother or sister and how exciting it's going to be having, you know, this new person here and, you know, you can help me with nappies and all that sort of thing. So all those exciting parts of being a big brother or sister.
Yeah, oh, wonderful. And then what should we do when bringing the new baby home in terms of, do we include the other children or do we get them involved with it, or how would we go about doing that?
A great thing for a child to do, an older brother or sister, would be to choose the outfit that the baby comes home in. So let them be part of the process. Let them be part of welcoming this new member home. So choosing outfits, carrying the bag from the hospital, so maybe, you know, letting them hold on to it while you carry the baby, obviously, in whatever, you know, capsule you have. But, you know, letting them have a role in that. Letting them get the nappies for the baby and pack them and pack up the presents maybe as well. So really to be involved in the whole process.
Okay, wonderful. So what are some ways that we can help the children to adjust to the new baby?
I guess some of the ways to help them to adjust is really to include them in the process, because one of the dangers is, you know, we have this gorgeous little, which you have a gorgeous little newborn here. We have these little tiny ones, and we need to make sure that we don't exclude our other child from that. So really bring them into the whole process of, you know, going to get nappies or washcloths or whatever it is that we need to really make sure that they know it's their baby too, and to you know, to feel like they're helping you.
Yeah. So. My little toddler tries to feed him the bottle and shoves the bottle in his mouth. So he's trying to help, and I've found I have to be patient with him, but he feels like he's helping.
That's great. And letting them to, you know, he might like to hold rattles and toys and things like that for the baby to calm the baby down or excite the baby. But
or force the dummy in the mouth. I've noticed there's another thing. He pushes it in and he's like, put it in.
Yeah, which is great. It's all part of being included in the whole baby process. So it's wonderful that he has that opportunity to do that.
And then how do we deal with the rivalry between children? Because having a toddler, I have a 21-month-old as well, and you can't reason with him and say, well, you just have to wait till I'm feeding him and then I can play with you. So how do we go about dealing with the jealousy between the children?
Keep in mind that the jealousy is normal. that there will be some rivalry at some stage. And that's actually, it's a healthy way in, not quite at this age group, but at some stage, you know, that it's one of those things that they need to deal with, the older child and the younger child too, with the sibling rivalry, but certainly not getting hurt or that sort of thing, but just the feelings. But I guess one of the things that we need to do as parents is to make sure that we have individual time with our child. And what you're saying is, you know, not at the times where you have to be feeding the little one, but at other times, make sure that we really do set aside some time to spend with the older one. But also, in addition to that, I'd like to recommend that we also have family time too, because what some, I know I was told to spend time with your individual children, but we don't do the family time, so include the family so your older sibling realises that this is our family now. So ensure that there's family time too.
Okay, well, thank you, Sally Ann. That was wonderful.
Thanks, Amanda.
Now, if you would like more information about introducing your children to your newborn, hop onto our website at roomtogrow.tv.